Right, are we ready to start? Because we are
Oh,
actually.
not. Oh, yeah. You can start the live stream. I'm
Well,
ready to go. I have a
the
pretty
live
decent
stream
starting
is
hand.
up and running already. So, hello and welcome to Card Talk.
I'll.
Howdy, everybody.
This is only card talk by accident, right? We're actually trying something out for the for LCG Con, where we're just happening at the end of the month for anybody who is interested. And there's a special surprise one time. Well, maybe not one time only. I don't know.
Depends how far you get.
But we're testing out some deck synergies for an epic multiplayer version, specially made fan quest for Storm on Cobas Haven. So this wasn't intended to be an official card talk thing. We just thought we would go live since Grant and I are doing it, and we have the capability, and test it out and see how things are working.
So, obviously, you've heard myself.
Grant, I'll log into YouTube. I'll man the comments section from there if there's anybody coming in that way.
Okay, no problem. Obviously, you've heard my co-host David. We also have Onidsen, Samuel, and we also have the Purple Wizard.
Hello.
And we are actually going to do Storm on Cobas Haven. So we have 4 decks. David's running his Slippery Sylvans. I am running
Modified version just specifically for this because Grant was greedy and ran a Legolas.
yeah. I'm running a version of a 3 Hunters deck, Mono Tactics, so we'll see how well that works out. Because it doesn't look like we'll have
28 tactics heroes, and he's got to pick Legolas, huh?
Yep. And
I didn't really need card draw. That's fine.
You've got Galadriel.
Yeah.
Onidsen is running a Rohan questing deck.
That is correct.
And Joe, what you running?
Well, I'm filling in for Toby McShire, who is going to be part of this team. So this is the deck he wanted to run. This is a Mono Lore Hobbits deck. And it is Victor Display, and it is quite an interesting beast over here.
What was the inspiration for this deck?
There's a couple decks. I was actually the one who built this and shared it with him a while back. Because we were trying to build up something for the previous Epic multiplayer we did. And I had seen a couple of similar Mono Lore decks that were... There's one that I think the guy named the Mormagil did on RingsDB last year, and it's very low threat, does all sorts of victory display stuff, and it basically tries to rehash either the Hidden Way or Gildor's Council every round. And then I saw Mr. Underhill do a version of that had all Hobbit heroes. That was pretty cool, and how these different little lore tricks plus all the different things the Hobbits can do in victory display. And I thought that was a pretty sweet deck. And then when the MOTK heroes came out, I thought, we could try this with Robin Smallborough, and it might even work better. So that's what this is built off of, and it's interesting, a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're probably not going to take a lot of archery damage.
It's not going to last for long, no. I do have some wardens for the rest of us, though.
I know that's
yeah,
just
the only thing
MOTK
that
really.
Go on, David.
Show Grant, go ahead.
Well, no,
go ahead.
The only thing I was going to say is we don't have much damage mitigation in the way of protecting our ships. We have no warden and we have no honor guards.
No, I have wardens.
Can't heal the ships or immune to flare card reflect.
Yeah.
So, the only damage mitigation
so at least
I've got is Valiant Guard. So hopefully we won't need it too much.
We can see how it goes, and then that's what I think the whole point of this tonight is to make sure that we know what the heck is going on.
Yep, that's basically it.
And then I'm a little nervous because Joe's the one developing the quest deck for LCG Con, and maybe he's getting ideas on some like, oh, maybe I should do this on a thing.
We have one last play test tomorrow before we finalize everything, so maybe we'll just do that. We'll see.
It depends on how badly we trounce this deck.
If you see a text in there on one of the eventual quest cards that says, "If Dave is still alive, shoot him," it's probably developed.
Right. Well, that's the way it goes. Right?
Deal 7 damage to Dave's ship. That's probably happened from today.
Right. Spread evenly amongst all the ships that Dave controls. Right.
That's right.
That'll be a holdover.
Okay. So let's.
I can tell you right now that text isn't in there as of yet.
Right. It can be.
Okay, so who wants what ship?
I could go for either Narlenya or Dawnstar.
So you could take either of the two good ones, right?
I was thinking of taking
I think we should give
Silverwing.
Narlenya to. I think we should give Narlenya to Grant. That's a non-bow. If anybody, I don't know.
Yes.
Well, I was thinking of Silverwing for the attack increase on my ranged guys.
I'm grabbing Dream Chaser because somebody's got to have it, and I don't really need the other effects. However, it would be funny if I took Silverwing just to increase my Hobbit's attack power.
I can.
And, I mean, my threat might not be low enough. I'm at, what am I at? 16. I could go a little lower with that.
Let's say Falco becomes a reasonable attacker if you do that one, but I don't. I could use either the Narlenya or the Dawnstar. I don't care. So
Do you have a preference?
No. I mean, I do. What is your draw? And I'm already reducing, but I didn't get it in my hand. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get Olorian in my deck. So I don't care.
I think what I'm thinking is you have card draw from the start of the game, and I have cost reduction from the start of the game. So making both of us have both from the start of the game is probably better than doubling up on one.
I think that probably makes the most amount of sense. Okay, so I will take.
And in that case, I'm not going to mulligan my hand.
Okay. Shoved way over here in the corner. We'll see what happens. It's always fun playing 4-player on Octagon. So.
Yeah.
This is true. Joe, do you have any space on your screen out to the right?
Okay. If we need space, that's a good sign, right?
Right.
Right next to Grant. What I can do is I can just start putting underneath Grant.
Yeah, as long as you don't cover me heroes, we're all good.
Yeah. No, I'm going to start attacking with this guy. He's going to start smacking you around. Okay. Ready to start the... Who's in charge of the encounter deck?
Well, I guess
No, I'm not. I'm not doing the...
I guess that's me who's in charge of the encounter deck right now. I was the one that loaded it up, so I guess I'll take over. So
I always like it when other people are in charge of the encounter.
My 4 ships out of play, searching encounter deck for done. Okay, so which of these do we want to go for? Seaward Tower or the Tower of Heron? Okay, let's see what tower it is.
I vote Seaward Tower. Sailing... If we aren't on top of sailing at the start of the game, it will be hard to ever get back on track on top of it.
I agree.
Just because the way that going off course kind of compounds with itself.
Everybody alright with that?
Just to give you guys a heads up, I'm going to be pretty silent on general strategy stuff for this game, just because I'm going to be your enemy next time we play this. So I want you guys to figure out what strategies you want to play, rather than trying to give too much of what I've learned from playing this thing over and over again.
That's fine, buddy.
I will make the decisions that are mine to make and try to make those well based on representing this deck. But I will try to let you guys make the general decisions.
That sounds reasonable. If you do have anything that we're severely missing, obviously a lot of the decisions are just decisions. But if there's something that we're missing, please speak up so that
fair.
Okay. Or
I've played
at
this
least
quest
something
enough
that can.
lately that I know how the quest generally works.
Right.
I've also got the on-course objective over here. It's kind of annoying to... Oh, you put up there? It's really annoying to rotate this thing.
No, the F10, F9, going back and forth. And
If
hard to see.
Okay, you got it. You took it. You want to do it? That's fine. I was planning on just doing it in real life. I've got my physical card right here, and I was going to rotate that.
Well, if that's the case, then just do that. Just make sure we're on.
Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that, Joe? And that will allow you to practice
Okay.
being the bad guy.
The bad guy?
Except, yeah, because at least you can like pretend to be happy for us when we're on course, as opposed to when we're at the worst possible setting.
Okay, so...
Oh my, we suddenly rotated it the wrong way, and now you're really off course. Sorry, guys.
Right.
Oops.
Okay then, so we are all set for the Seaward Tower, David, yes?
I think so.
Let's guard it.
Okay, I'll shuffle these into the deck, and Seaward Tower is guarded by a Surge.
Started by a treachery.
Oh, that's perfect.
And we get a heavy cruiser.
That's perfect. Oh, hey, we have to search and find an objective now.
So, I don't know if anybody knows Electron John. He ran this we were running this at Con of the Rings, and this was the Eagles of the North. 2 Eagles of the North came out of the deck and destroyed 2 ships. I don't know if anybody wants to try that tech in their deck, but I think that would be reasonable.
Okay, David,
Onidsen.
If there's anything that Eagles can destroy, it's ship enemies is what you want.
Okay,
Right.
David, which objective, since you're first player, do you want to pull out with the heavy cruiser? You have the choice of the Tower of Gold.
I'm on the board.
Okay, you want them on the board.
So I can see. Combat action. First, take control of the Tower of Gold. Exhaust, deal 2 damage to a non-unique ship enemy. That seems okay. No, I mean, I'm first player, but I feel like this is reducing. We have one player who can't take a ton of archery damage. We don't have a ton of healing on the board to begin with, so I feel like that may be a good option.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that archery.
Okay.
That archery reduction.
Okay, I was like, are you feeling the archery, or are you feeling the archery reduction?
This game got too real.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Onidsen has gone to the dark side with Joe.
One of our changes, real archery.
I'm gonna make sure
Surprise!
I'm gonna make sure my windows are shut.
Yeah,
The
right.
mightiest man may be slain by 1 arrow.
And Boromir was slain by many.
Thanks to all our Patreons for the money to go search out you guys with hunters, and
Okay, so
hopefully make good use of the funding.
David, are you keeping your opening hand?
I am. Anytime I see Nenyan, my opening hand's keeper.
Okay, Samuel, keeping your
Ooh, yeah,
opening
that's a
hand?
treat. Keep it. With the extra card draw from Dawnstar, I think this one's worth keeping. I've got a bunch of allies and some readying, so.
Okay, and Joe, are you keeping your
I already
opening?
mulliganed.
Are you mulliganed?
Yep, I'm stuck with this.
And
Yeah.
I think I'm
How do we
going-
know that Joe isn't a grief? How do we know Joe's not a grief player? Like, how do we know? Like, how do we really know? Like, you see 3 lore hobbits come on the board, and is this for real? Is this for real? I'm just kidding.
I take it you didn't watch the stream of this deck's last game.
I didn't watch the other stream.
It
I've
was
seen
in,
that stream. It was
Shane said that it worked really well.
it
So
was pretty darn impressive.
yeah, this deck's legit.
Okay, and I've taken a mulligan on my hand, so I think we're about ready to start.
Okay.
Okay. There we go.
oh, are you guys waiting on me?
Yep.
Sorry.
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything, but
Okay, so
Okay.
Alright, how much do we need to kill this heavy cruiser?
Heavy cruiser.
30.
It appears that we need 13.
I don't want to go to 1B.
Oh yes. So
Could
we
do that. Joe, was that Joe that said that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Joe's like, maybe you want to turn over the other side. Oh, look,
Yeah.
it's the sailing key. Where's the Raider flagship? There it is.
My second card. Ooh. Hello there.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Okay.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
I guess we should talk about. Are we going to do staging or planning all at once, or are we going to do it
I think
separate?
for the benefits of everybody watching, we'll do it one by one, so that there's not too much going on
Okay.
the board.
I like that idea.
Okay, wait. Let me make sure that I do this correctly here. I'm going to put this into play. Exhaust it. 2. First ally that I'm going to put into play is reduced by 1. With this, I am going to choose, is there a hero that we would like to have questing? I normally pick Hellborn with 3, but Hidden is a good quester and attack backer. With the Nath Guide.
I normally quest with everybody, with all of my heroes. I do have Snowman in my opening hand, so Theoden will be readying enough. I might nominate Bard the Bowman just because he's somebody who wouldn't otherwise be questing.
Can I nominate Pippin because he looks like he's ready to sail with his picture?
Sailing. He's the Lindier Navigator.
Yeah, and besides, he never gets to fight. This could be a good time to get into a good fight for him.
So, is there a difference between having Bard or Celeborn? Bard is ranged, so we'll pick Bard.
Okay.
Okay, Bard won't exhaust a quest because of the Nath Guides. Okay. Hey, I think I am done, plus I saved 1 for a test of will.
Okay.
Do you have a test of will?
Yes,
I
you
do have a test of will.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to start off by playing a Rivendell Blade.
Comes the long
And I will also play
long attachment parade.
a Rohan Warhorse for 1. And a War Axe for 1.
Oh, I read a book about that once.
About what? A Rohan Warhorse with a war
No,
axe?
the Lorax.
The war axe. You pull out a truffle-a-tree attachment in this thing, I know that there's going to be a problem. Or a Danny DeVito card. That's good. I'm not.
Okay, that's me done.
Alright. I've got a number of things I could do here. I feel like the best one, though, is to get willpower out on the board.
I love Aemond. You have gambling in that. deck some.
Oh, I've got 3 copies of Gambling somewhere.
None of which are in your hand right
None of which are in my hand right now. This is true.
now. Like seeing that unexpected courage.
Is that it for you?
Unless we want to give Grimbjorn an unexpected courage to get an extra defense out of him.
How can we give him?
I could, instead of playing Ailman, play unexpected courage.
I think we're okay for right now.
Okay. All right, we'll
Say
do
that. Say that. And we're going to get 17 enemies.
All right, I'm gonna play Darren's Runes, and I will
Easiest
discard
card ever.
House of Healing, and let's see here. I was gonna play Drinking Song, but now that I've got Mithrander's Advice, I think I will play that. Okay. Not what I was looking for, so now I will do Drinking Song.
Well, hopefully you'll get 9 cards back. You'll get something in
Yep.
the 9 cards you want to play.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so I am going to...
There's a couple of resourcefuls.
Yeah, let's play one of those. And I'll put the good meal into play. Unfortunately, I don't have the event I'd like to play for with them, but let's do the...
Lord's Council. It's the event that you want to play with.
It's one of them. Yeah, that one or the Hidden Way would be the 2 ideal targets for this. If I do Darren's Runes right now, what would I discard? I don't know.
Leave no trace. There's very few locations in the... Well, relatively few locations.
I'm going to go ahead and get the other resourceful right now.
Okay.
Put it on over here. And that'll be that for now.
Is there the Great Hunt in this deck too?
I don't remember. There might be 1 copy. I'll take a look here. If not, then he certainly would put it in for this
That
quest.
would be... Yeah.
I just grabbed the generic one he had for the last team. I don't remember.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I see 1 Great Hunt in there. See, there's 2. There's 2 in there. So yeah, it's there.
You have the scroll to recur it, right? So
Yeah. Recur whatever you need.
Should we quest?
It's
You
sailing
can stall
first.
here, not quest.
Oh, we have to sail.
Yep, so who are you committing to the sailing test then, David?
Team Chaser. Always be committed to this.
Also, remember the Seaward Tower lets us look at 2 additional cards.
Yes, it does.
All right, Dream Chaser going in for the sailing test. That's 2.
Okay.
That's 4 cards so far.
So
within
we've
the
already got 4 cards.
3. Yeah, we only have to stay on course. We only have 1. I don't know what the ratio of on-course cards is to others, so I'll commit with my ship and then be. So we'll do 4, right? 5.
If we're just going to do 1 character, could I recommend the 8th guide instead of the ship? Just because the ship's actions are more valuable in other ways.
You're right.
The ship's got a better defense for one of these should you need to defend.
No, I totally agree. I just wasn't thinking. So
that's 5 cards.
think that I'm. I mean, I just like I said, I just don't know what the sailing test ratio is out there. You know,
2, 3, 4, 5, and we passed the sailing test.
got 2.
Yep, you're on course.
So now committing willpower.
Okay. So I have 9, and I could commit my ship as well to make 12.
Do 3, but then I can.
Actually, I think I'll roll 12.
I can commit Galadriel after we decide.
Probably wise.
Yes. So now I'll do 3. They told me I should wait for the 8th guide, but
3, 5.
I could also go with the ship if I wanted to, but we can't have all our ships busted.
So that's
So I count 23 between us.
I count 21.
You're 2 from Bard the Bowman, Grant.
Yep. Okay.
Nath Guide targeted Bard the Bowman.
Yeah. Okay, so card number 1, Siege Ship. Card number 2,
Okay, yes.
Surges.
Want to cancel that Battle Harden?
No, it's just gonna surge. This is the moment you want battle hardened.
Card number 3.
Right now, they're still battle softened. We haven't got to the battle yet.
And the final card of staging is another light cruiser.
You.
So we are up against 7, 9, 11, 16,
I count
18, 21.
21, so we win by 2.
I can kill the
to
scouting ship.
Want me to commit Galadriel for a boost of 4?
Well,
I'm not sure if we want to go on to the second stage yet.
I can.
I think we hold off and let's use Galadriel for her ability since we won by 2.
Okay.
Right. So we'll win by 2. And should I kill off?
Are you thinking of quick strike?
I have hands.
Quick striking, but hands upon the board.
Yeah, I've got hands up on the board that can do. Well, hang on. I don't have enough to.
You'll be 1 short.
I can kill the scouting ship though, because I've got Rivendell Blade that'll mitigate 2 defense.
All right.
And he's attacking for 7. But I'm not sure if.
Oh.
I think that would be a reasonable thing to do.
Okay.
Enemies
Actually,
is good.
Let's just a second. I want to see how much can we actually do. If we can hit something better than just a scouting ship.
Well, ideally,
So you got 7 mitigating 2 defense, right?
Yep.
Yes. But then
It'll go
it's actually 8.
mitigating 2 defense.
So the siege ship has 12 total. That doesn't work. The cruiser has 13. Scouting ship, it's the flagship.
Okay.
The light cruisers 12. Yeah. So I mean, I think the scouting ship is the one that's. Ignorant of ships is always a good thing, right?
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
And bye-bye, scouting ship.
Okay, that's a start.
Then do you
Where are
get
we
to put
traveling to?
2 progress on the.
Because we don't want to progress, I am not putting the 2 progress on the quest card just yet.
Noted. Do we want to travel to the coast then? Well, no, we have to exhaust a ship to do that, and I'm not sure I like that.
Question: which action window did you kill that scouting ship in?
One after staging, but before placing progress on the quest.
Okay.
Or
Because that would put 2, or we could do it afterwards.
Yeah, we can do it after placing progress,
Yeah.
but before ending the phase.
You could also, if you're not using it for actually questing purposes, you could also use it in travel phase and put progress on a location.
Ooh, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, so the question becomes whether we want to travel to the Fog Bank or the coast of Anphilis.
Can't go to the fog bank if we want to kill it during the travel phase.
Then,
Because
Correct.
out attacked. So, the coast?
but then that stops us killing another one of these enemies.
Why does the coast stop us?
Oh,
Have
because
to-
I have to
so,
exhaust.
I mean, we could engage.
Because we'll have to exhaust another ship.
And I could exhaust a ship.
Yeah, yours is a
Ship.
ship that was going to be defending. It's got 5 defense. It defends pretty much all of these with taking minimal damage. And then the
All
3.
I'm gonna say is that feigned voices is a thing.
True.
I do have 2 copies of Feigned Voices in my hand.
Okay then, so if we go to the course then, and then I'll place the 2 progress on there. Okay, so the question now becomes engagements.
I don't want anything.
Nothing's coming down to you.
You don't want anything.
Right.
Actually, never mind. Optionally give me the light cruiser. Also, that siege ship, it takes control of the seaward tower.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
So, I think we need to kill this siege ship.
I can engage the siege ship. I can't kill it, but I can definitely defend it. I can actually. That's what I'm saying. I can defend it, and then I can save my voices for something even more reasonable if somebody wants to.
We exhaust to go to the coast then.
What's that?
Whose ship was exhausted? Yeah.
A Grant ship.
Okay.
Okay.
And then at the only optional engagement we're going to make?
Yes.
I suppose so.
I was just kidding about the light cruiser. I don't want it.
Hey, that was a joke.
I mean, I guess the real question is...
Somebody else wants to take a ship and can kill it. I
can't kill anything at the moment.
Well, that's the thing. And so we're relying on Grant. This is like Grant's favorite thing ever that's ever happening. He's like, I get to kill stuff. Yes.
Okay. Now, we could... The problem is we don't have a lot of... Well, we have some defenders. I'm just thinking if we take the heavy cruiser right now, we have enough defenders to handle the boarding.
We have to do archery first. I see archery 2 on my student.
Yeah, just archery 2.
There we go.
Yeah, that's good.
I took it. Thanks, Grant. I think we should pass it over to the lore guy. He's the one with all the healing.
I'm ready.
He's ready. Ready. F3 is ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean,
F3 is ready to go. Okay.
We could potentially take and kill this heavy cruiser instead of this siege ship this turn.
But it means that sailing's really, really rough. Also, by the way, we dealt 2 damage to that siege ship when we engaged it.
Yes, you did.
And we would deal 2 more damage to the heavy cruiser.
But we don't have a way of...
Do we deal 2 damage? Stop
1B.
right there.
It's 1B. The quest card.
Got it. Thank you.
I think we'll see how we are next turn for taking on another enemy. Hopefully somebody else will get out more.
Purple Wizard's so quiet because he's taking notes on all the things. He's like, okay.
I've played this enough by now.
I was gonna say, well, they know they shouldn't. They didn't travel. They didn't do Legolas's attack in the travel phase.
All right. I really would like to get rid of that heavy cruiser. I just don't know if...
I don't think we can...
The problem is that boarding 2, right?
Well, the boarding 2 and the 7 attack from that ship.
True. Now, 7 attack can be handled with a Feigned Voices or a Feint.
Yes.
I have
the real problem is that the real problem is that we've got to get rid of the siege ship so we can handle sailing next round, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't have to engage the siege. Yes, the siege ship is what's preventing us from doing the sailing test because it's bringing a
it's guarding the seaward tower.
Loaded Pitzel to a gunfight here.
Yeah.
Okay, so how we're defending the siege ship?
I can defend it with a ship. I'm not going to use I think that right now I'm not going to use the Fade Voices because I feel like that's a great way to get out of a pinch right now. So
okay, so you survive,
no
and
shadow.
take no damage. And
Yeah.
now for combat,
Right.
Legolas and
The
Bard.
Corsairs love pinching, by the way.
So
They
that's,
really like pinching.
that's now
Okay.
got 1 defense, and I'm attacking for 11. So that's 10 damage to this Corsair siege ship. Thank you,
And
Bard.
What kind of arrows is Legolas shooting? Man.
Before the end of the turn, I'm going to lower my threat and draw a card.
Oh yeah,
Hey
and
guys.
do you guys want us to clear out this location now, or should we just leave it? Because I've just killed another enemy.
I think we should clear out the location.
Yeah, let's clear it.
Okay.
I think there's no reason to keep location in the active slot if we.
That one's pretty scenic, actually.
It is a beautiful artwork, but
Okay, so next turn.
Okay, I'll draw my second card. Ooh, interesting.
let's see. So I'll do this.
Right. Okay. So I'm
You're first, Grant.
yeah, I'm gonna play a War Axe onto Bard the Bowman, and he's now up to 5 attack. And that's me.
It
doing-
looks like Danny DeVito holding that. Now that you mention it, Joe. War Axe.
All right, I will get Guthwine on Theoden. Drop out Snowmane. Spend 1 to get in Riddermark's Finest. Yeah, I think that's how I want to go with that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to play Mithrander's Advice.
Oh wait, actually, instead of the Riddermark's Finest, I'm going to give Grimby an Unexpected Courage.
Oh, thank you.
Something tells me that's a wee bit more important. Okay, come on.
Leaf Brooch.
Yep, Leaf Brooch. Let's
Sorry.
see here.
I'll retract Snowman and go with Riddermark's Finest. Don't want to waste the resource acceleration.
Okay.
Alright, sorry about that.
Another Mithrander's Advice. There's one of the ones. Okay.
Hey, there you go.
There we go. And I still don't know what I want to discard with these Darren's runes. So I feel like I've got enough for now for what I need to do. So I think I will keep it at that. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. So sailing.
Oh,
No.
my turn.
Oh yes. Sorry, David.
That's fine. I'm gonna play. I hear. I'm gonna play. Reduce it by 1. I'll put out him for 1, and it's good. I don't think Henemarth has. I don't think he's got any particular appeal paying for player, except he's a cheap Sylvan, and now he's questing for 2 and
He
attacking for
can
2.
tell us how many people we need for sailing.
Could help us sailing if you needed to have him help you with sailing.
That Leaf Brooch would have reduced the cost of Mithrander's Advice, so I actually have a 1 resource left there.
Ooh, excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So I only have events left in my hand. Nath Guide, should we tack? Should we hit Bard the Bowman again?
okay.
Sure.
Or it's either Bard the Bowman or Ben. I'm just kidding. Bard the Bowman.
Okay. So I'm not sending anybody to sailing.
Okay.
I guess I'll send the Dream Chaser.
Not going to send a ship.
So
That still gets us 4.
Yeah.
the ship can
That's
give
4.
the ship can get were extra ranged. So I could theoretically kill anything that comes down, bar the radar flagship.
Did you say the ship gets an extra ranged?
No,
Just gives an extra ranged attack.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Yeah, okay.
If
Yep.
we engage something.
Yep.
Okay, so 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we pass.
We passed. That was rough, but we did it.
Okay.
Yep. And now for questing, I will
All right.
send 2.
Quest phase. I'm going to do good meal, and I'm going to do the hidden way.
Way. You're going to try to find a location.
Top 5 cards of the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
I will pick Starlet C.
It's a good pick.
That
Yes.
goes to the active location. Okay, and then shuffle the others back into the encounter deck. And then we reveal 3 more cards. 1.
Do we want to bring it down to 2 cards? With
Well, you don't reveal them yet. You got
Whoa. We have to commit to the quest.
No, I'm leaving that in up.
I should have. Okay. Let's see here. I'll quest for 2, 4, 7. I can boost with Galadriel if I.
Alright, I'll go with 10.
Okay, so how much is that we are sending?
7, 9, 19. Looks like 25.
25 against 14, if I count right.
Okay.
UGLY.
So
Oh, we're only revealing 3 cards.
is another siege ship.
Okay.
Card number 2 is a Corsair.
Oh, I hate you too.
And card number 3 is if you're off course.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So it's just Doom 2?
yep.
So we just added 5, so 25 against 19?
So
That's 6 progress we make?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what do we want to take down and kill?
Oh. Let's first travel.
Better.
Well, if we travel, we can't deal with any of these
Hold
ships.
on. I realized I wanted to do this. I wanted to do leave no trace on that location.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Very good. Keena's lances are now down to 3 cost.
Remind me if Shane is going to bring this, I'm going to add 3 copies of.
Yeah, I really probably ought to add 3 copies of Keena's lances to my deck too.
Well, that's why I've already got mine added in. So even if it doesn't bring it, I can take it out. Okay, so
Alright. So
Proceeding.
here's an
Proceeding.
idea. I just had an idea. It's kind of a weird idea.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a good idea. But if we travel to the fog bank, we can bring down a couple of these ship enemies, not have to deal with their attacks this turn, but handle all of the boarding.
Use the
Take the boarding enemies, defend against the boarding enemies, not have to deal with attacks because the fog bank's in play.
Start playing with the Corsairs that come out.
Right, just knock out the Corsairs so the next turn we can handle the ships.
So the
I don't know,
Corsair,
it's a thought.
I mean,
I don't know, like I said, don't know if it's a good thought, but
We've
it's
got
I don't know if we can engage people. If we go to the fog bank, they said enemies don't. I guess we can optionally engage people, right?
yes,
Then we can't kill this thing. And
true.
I'm the We don't have a ton of allies.
I will have even more allies next turn.
And we have archery 6 this round to deal with.
True.
Archery 6.
4 from the warship, 2 from the siege ship.
Yeah, no, that's a lot. Well, I don't know. I defer. I think that the biggest thing is trying to get the siege the siege ship to free the seaward tower. Yeah. And I do have a way to handle. I have 2 faint voices in my hand. I'm going with this, so
Well,
like I can handle if somebody gets too many things. Samuel, you're a little rough on defenses.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for Grimbeorn on that.
Right. And then,
So, all right. Let me run through the possibilities here. Could we handle 5 defenses from Corsairs? I think the answer to that is probably not, but...
well,
I have 2 faint voices we can use.
Right. Ooh, here's a question. Can ships defend non-ship enemies?
No.
And ships can only do ships.
Okay, there it is.
Was very
All right.
definitive about that. No,
Yes,
I
it
knew
is.
the answer to that one.
I had a.
okay, so the question
I don't know if I
becomes...
probably raised my hand in class there, but I did. It was.
You
All right,
could also not.
I'm
Not
just
travel.
worried about all these ships building up and staging, and I would really like to get a couple of them down if we can. But the problem is taking a lot down means taking a lot of...
This doesn't have any boarding.
True. So regardless of what we do, we're taking the siege ship down.
Right. So, and then it's a matter of can we, like, go here? Then if we take that, then that's boarding 2.
which we can
Is
take.
fine.
We'll be fine with boarding 2 because we've got at least 3 defenders online. But
Okay.
And then can we kill, like, so can we take 2 ships out of there and leave 3 ships up and be happy? Because
any more...
can we do anything with this thing?
No, I don't think we can.
I mean, I can do serious damage to it, but I can't kill it this turn.
No, only ships can be declared as attackers.
Yeah. So
Well, if that's the case...
ships can be declared.
Okay. Matthew, we made a mistake last night. Okay then, so...
Honestly, I'm kind of a mind to leave that rated flagship up there for a little while.
So the question becomes, do we take this Corsair warship instead? Deal with the board in 3 and then kill it next round.
Well, why don't we take the heavy cruiser, which is in the Tower of Heron, that up, right?
Ooh, okay, so we take the archery for a round, but then the Tower of the Heron's up there and the archery, and we're safe from archery for the rest of the game.
Yeah, Matt, they've just pointed out that the radar flagship can only be have attackers that are ships, not not a smattering like
Not
what would-
Grimbeorn.
well, no, I think it was a ranged onslaught between Aragorn and a load of ranged allies that just shot holes straight through the bow. So we'll go to the fog bank because I think that's the plan.
We don't want to go to the fog bank. I think that that's what we're trying not to do, right? Or are we?
Yeah, if we go to the fog base, we can't kill things, but we could pull down a lot of things, deal with all of the Corsairs, then cancel all the ship attacks next turn and kill the ships. But that relies a lot on the encounter deck playing nice.
Right. Oh.
Okay, so if we don't travel, what we're taking down? The heavy cruiser and the siege
I think
ship?
we're
I'll
taking...
take the... Oh, actually, I don't have anything to retrieve from my discard pile, so I don't know why I left Theoden up. I wanted to use with one, I guess.
Well, you could always Riddermark's Finest and put 2 progress on this fog bank for later on. And then you could retrieve it with Guthwine.
Oh, that's fair.
Let's decide engagements here.
Okay, I'll engage the siege ship.
Okay.
Are you going to be able to defend it?
How do you feel about Sentinel defend? No, I can't defend it, but I can take it undefended and just have a little damage on my ship.
I mean, I don't mind. No, Grant has Sentinel over there too, so like we have ships to defend it. I'm going to end up taking the heavy cruiser.
Okay.
I think.
And that's
that just seems to be the.
2.
Then we have boarding 2, right?
Yeah.
And then I can go from there, right? Ship enemies can't kill enemies, right?
And your Corsairs are...
So you got to do
love
the Corsairs
these guys.
one at a time because they each have different effects that the order might
So
not.
the infiltrator was first.
Yeah.
Is deal it 1 additional shadow card for each resource after the engage collects resources at the beginning of the resource. So this guy steals resources. I remember him. Then this guy, I want him dead. While you're engaged with the Umbar captain, characters you control cannot attack ship enemies. So I want both of these guys dead, but
The good news is you're last player, so we can kill that and then kill your ship.
you don't want to kill my ship. You want to kill the ship that's engaged with me.
Yes. Yes.
It depends which one of us you're asking.
Yeah. I can't wait. I hope that you're running the encounter deck for our room, but you're probably
Oh no, you guys get Bob.
Oh. He was just on the show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he's been raring to go. He wants to keep adding all sorts of mean stuff to the quest, and I keep having to calm him down. You know, it is okay if they have a chance, Bob.
Right.
Okay, don't forget to deal 2 damage to each of the ships engaged with us.
Yep.
That's correct. Yep.
I was just grabbing a drink while you were busy planning how you were defending.
Okay,
Well, you're going to have to defend one of the ships, and I can defend other ship.
I mean, that heavy cruiser is attack 7. That's probably one of the better cases for Feigned Voices or Feint.
Agreed.
I can feign voices it. Okay, so I'll do this. Then I'll bring that back to my.
And
Then so this guy is not. He's.
I mean, is there anything worse than the heavy cruiser? Well, okay, no, of course our warship's worse, but other than those 2, I think those are the 2 worst enemies in the deck.
Right.
Yeah, it is what it is, right?
Okay, so...
Alright, so let's defend let's do archery. Archery 6.
Okay, I can take...
1, 2, 3, 4...
My God, Grant.
You sure you want to put it on Grimbeer, Grant?
Okay.
I can
That's
put
4 damage.
I'll put 1 on each of. I'll take 2. I'll
Okay, that
Yeah,
looks fine.
lens.
That looks less than fine, but it looks as good as we're gonna get. So
Okay.
Like that Samuel's like, I ain't taking damage.
I'll take some if you want. I've got some
That's
allies
okay. Well,
that can soak it up.
Dream Chaser could also deal with.
Yeah, that's fair. Although you don't really want to damage something that can't be healed if you could have a choice here.
Yep.
Not until we're in an urgent spot.
That's what I'm saying. Is that
And
there's
odds
other?
are I will have a warden next round.
Okay.
I got a lot of card draw coming.
And you could have probably played one this round, but now you're playing your grief deck. Just
I don't have a
you
warden.
don't have. I know you don't.
No.
Right. Okay. So how are you defending?
You
the
want me to
siege?
defend the? I can defend the siege ship, and that way that gives Brant the ability to range with this thing.
Yep.
Okay,
If
I'm
you want me to
defending
play the grief deck version, you can give me all 6 archery and I can go home.
No.
No shadow.
Okay.
No damage.
Okay, I'm glad to see that out of the way.
Okay.
Good.
And for your Corsair Infiltrator, Grimbiorn will defend. If you're
Just
heading...
know that you have to kill. You're gonna have to kill this guy before you kill. You kill this thing.
And
Alright,
then,
so you're
FYI.
just killing the infiltrator then, Grant?
yep, the Infiltrator
Okay.
is gone. Now then, is it worth me quick striking to kill this Umbar Captain? And I think it is.
I think it is.
Spend
I think
one
it is. Yeah. Like,
quick strike, Umbar Captain, gone.
do Corsairs go back into the Corsair
Yes.
discard, or do they go
Yes,
back
they
in the
do.
regular discard? Okay.
Corsair
I
discard.
always forget that. Oh yeah. It's that. Corsair Skirmisher just came into play.
Oh, that is a fun card.
Where'd that
I
show
did.
from?
No, just showed up.
I was busy sorting out the discard for the Corsair deck.
It was a ghost ship.
Yep. Okay.
Came over to our side. That's why he was behind the friendly lines there.
And for
Alright,
attack,
so I have 6 attack on my side.
and
So that plus Bard should be able to kill my siege ship.
okay, let's see, do it. Okay, there we go. Siege ship is now done.
Do we want to do another return on the siege ship, or is it a better call to do it on the heavy cruiser?
That's why I put it out there in the middle and didn't say anything.
Ah, noted.
I was going to say the heavy cruiser's a bigger attack, and we've just gotten rid of 2 siege ships. I don't know what the breakdown is of how many are in each deck, but this is our second siege ship and only 1 heavy cruiser.
Yeah, honestly, I don't feel like the siege ship is very threatening.
Okay,
I mean, it's
so
annoying because it keeps taking our counters, or our objectives. But
Right, but the heavy cruiser, especially where, we have ships that can't be healed, and we'll have to use those ships to defend it.
so
So
yeah,
every single
think-
time it attacks, it'll be whittling away at resources that can't be
Okay.
replenished.
right, I've just.
Are we killing the heavy cruiser this round?
Yes, we are. I've got enough. I've
Um,
got 11 attack to kill the heavy cruiser without Bard the Bowman.
Okay.
So
I can also help because I have 2 for.
Alright,
Can
so
attack
Bard's
for
killing the
5.
siege ship with Fedin and stuff.
So the siege ship is
Both
gone,
ships are done, right?
and then Legolas and Silverwing are enough to kill and remove from play the heavy cruiser,
Okay.
and that claims us a second objective.
Before the end of the round,
Oh,
Anybody-
also, now that we have 2 objectives, those siege ships are going to be a lot less annoying, because we can just give up the Tower of the Heron or something.
Yeah.
it's true. Samuel, you're drawing 2 cards, right?
Yep.
You don't need card draw, but do you have threat reduction?
I don't have much. I do have double back in my deck, but that's all I've got access to. So, I mean, I don't need
Yeah.
the card draws so much, but
I'm gonna
honestly, I think at the moment you still need it because your hand is looking a little small.
use it right now, and then next round we can. Oh, as it happens, we'll keep addressing it.
I
Okay.
need to do a refresh action here.
You lowering your threat to starting threat?
No, I'm doing
Right.
Exhaust 2.
That's
not
fair.
5 cards. There we go. All right.
There's a warden, but you don't have the.
Oh, I got the money for him.
Okay.
Ooh, there's some things.
This is Onidsen, you're first, buddy.
Oh, of course I am. Alright, I'm gonna drop out Westfold Horsebreaker. Gonna drop out. Yeah, another Riddermark's Finest. We're questing fine. We need allies for sailing tests. So.
I don't. Do. We're on you're the first player, so you.
Are you done?
Yeah, I am done. That is what I am doing.
Okay, Shire Folk for -4. Going to put that meal into play.
Shirefield said if you control 3 hobbits, lower anybody's threat by 4.
Yeah, I'm going to play Out of the Wild for free,
Okay.
thanks to the Leaf Brooch and being in secrecy.
So that is top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5.
Let's get rid of a boarding party.
That's good.
Yeah, let's get rid of boarding party.
Okay.
I don't want any hobbits to be boarded. It's not very nice.
And then that shuffles them back into the deck.
I am going to play Darren's Runes. And with what I found there, I am going to discard my other Darren's Runes.
That's how you know.
I was hesitant to play them. I'm like, well, I've got 2. I can play one and discard the other. Oh, duh. I've got a Keenest Lances, which, let's see here. What do I want to do right now? Give me more cards. More cards. More! Ah! Okay, Warden.
Oh, Keenest Lances is free now, by the way.
That's right.
It's nice. Door is closed.
I'm going to get Scroll of a Sealdoor in play. And that'll be it for now.
Okay, Dave.
I guess. Let's see. Did draw some stuff, but the only thing I get to do, I guess, is this out into play for 1.
I don't want to Scroll of a Sealdoor, actually. I'm going to keep the money.
Then can do all sorts of canceling, but I guess I will. I'll target Bard again with the Nath Guide,
Okay, thank you.
and I think I'm on.
Okay. I'm going to play out Keena's Lances to draw 3 cards. Okay.
There's some threat reduction.
Unfortunately, it can't be. No.
Yeah, can't go on any of the ships.
Can't have attachment. But we'll have to keep. If we want to use it, we have to put it onto
A raider.
to put it on a Corsair when it comes out that stays out in play. But I feel like the Corsairs aren't too much.
Yep. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
And if you're taking notes, that would be a good
Yeah.
replacement if there's another card.
Yeah,
This particular quest.
Yeah, I'm gonna move that to the sideboard or just drop it entirely for this. For the next
Quick
game.
strike. Already have quick strike in your hand, so
Yep. And I've got a
something. Anyways,
and I've got a Sterner than Steel to cancel a shadow. So.
sailing.
Yep.
Alright, I'll go with 3 for sailing. Plus, that'll be 5 with the Seaward Tower. Actually, Dave, how do you feel about using Hennemark to peek, just so we can see if there's a, on the off chance there's just a single sailing.
He's peaker now.
Okay, I will go for. I'm not sending anybody sailing. I'll just take my 2 cards from Seaward Tower.
And you
That's
pass.
pleasant.
Now that he doesn't have his bonuses, it's much better at peeking for sailing tests.
Okay, so.
I got to write into the quest that Hennemarth looks at the top of the deck and sees something that's not a successful test, then he gets a sunburn on his eyes.
Gets,
Can't do it again.
you have to write into the quest if Dave controls Hennemark.
Yeah.
Right.
Has to spend the next 2 rounds healing up and getting a new set of skin since he got sunburned all over the place.
Nightmare Quest, Dave edition.
Yeah, right.
All right.
I am going to do Gilder's Council with a good meal.
Okay.
Alright, I've got 14 questing. Actually, I don't think we need that much, do we? I'll send 9.
I only have 2 this round, but I can send in Dream Chaser, but it might be not a bad idea to get that back as a Sentinel.
Right.
This is the round that we're going to end up advancing by mistake and also battling a whole bunch of warships. That's my feeling, but I don't know. I'm questing for 6.
And I've got
Then
2.
I guess. No, 6. I can use Galadriel if we get left up here.
Alright, just a second while I calculate up. I count 19 against 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in staging.
Versus 19?
You only draw in 3.
Wait, what? Yeah, we're... Okay, so we have 19 against 12 in staging, and we're only revealing 3 cards.
Okay.
We can adjust with Galadriel, and we can discard to Eowyn.
Okay.
Okay, so card number 1, if we are ready, is
Ready.
choose a ship
Ship enemy that is not currently guarding and cancel that. Or we could just attach it to the Tower of Heron.
I think we want to keep the Tower of Heron to cancel that for archery from that Corsair warship. So I think
Sure.
if we
So
attach,
Seaward Tower up to onto the light cruiser and let it surge?
that's what I was thinking.
Or
I really don't feel like this one is this bad. But, I mean,
I
again...
don't have a ton of familiarity with this quest. That's why I'm just, treachery. I'm like, I can cancel it. You can do whatever you want.
Dave. Impulse control.
Alright, yeah, let's attach the Seaward Tower to the light cruiser.
Okay, and that surges.
Yep, that's unfortunate, but it does.
Okay, card number 1.
Oh.
Who wants it? Who's got the most characters that they can exhaust just to remove it?
I'll take it. It's not like my Rittermark's Finest or Westfold Horsebreakers are that important anyways.
Okay, and card number 2? What was that?
Okay. Ooh, I love this one. I love this one.
Is
But this way.
Corsair
I love
Scorpion
ships.
Death. And do we have another card to reveal? I think we'll do.
Yeah,
3.
card 3.
Yeah. Is another
Okay.
course of
Oh,
answers.
perfect.
That's 6. Oh. It's neutral.
Alright, so if I'm counting right, we're doing 18 against 19?
Yep.
No,
19
19 against 18?
Yeah,
We're winning by
1.
1?
by 1.
I'm happy with that. We're not pushing through yet.
Yep.
Are we going to the course of Anthlas?
Sure. I think we are. Exhausting Silver Wing?
Yep.
Okay.
We lose the ranged if we do that.
Your two ships are probably more beneficial to defend the two ships that are coming down this round.
Okay.
That's fair.
Feel like Samuel wants the Corsair skirmisher.
Actually, I think I do.
Okay, so that's boarding one. And you get...
Okay. Oh, I lose an attachment. Oh no, it's almost like... Oh, actually, that's kind of annoying.
Okay. And take another attachment. Do we take another one of these guys?
Yes.
Cruiser. Take the light cruiser.
Sure. Okay, that's boarding 2.
And you get... a
Leader and resource from each of your heroes. We'll do that right now. Move one resource, one resource, one resource. And put 3 on the raid leader.
He gets an extra one from the light cruiser.
Yes, he does.
Okay, and then discard an attachment you control. I will discard.
Throw Nenny in the sea.
Are you going to eat both the oatmeal and squid?
I guess I'll discard the Elven King. Then you put 1 on the Cunning Pirate.
And the second one,
Yeah.
like,
Because the cruiser puts the second one, right?
yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
for defenses...
First, over there, Mr.
Okay, so first archery, there is none, right?
Nope, there's no archery, thanks.
Because of the Tower of Heron, right?
Yeah.
Should I defend this Corsair skirmisher?
Yes, actually, I think that would be a good idea.
Okay.
So let's, shadow cards, Grant?
Yep.
Or are we out already?
No, I think that's us out now with those two. Yep, we're now out of...
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh no, we've got one left, so that is going on this raid leader. Now we're out.
Okay, so, first off, yes, we have to defend the skirmisher. So yeah, let's have Dream Chaser do that.
Yep. Ready?
No shadow effect,
Nothing.
no damage.
The skirmisher would have taken 2 damage as well as the light cruiser when they engaged.
Yeah.
I love that effect, by the way.
That's when you're on course.
It's a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
Okay, now this pirate... Is it worth just, quick striking that pirate? Trying to decide. Otherwise, I can chump with the Rittermark's finest.
Yeah, I'll quick strike it.
I'm not pissed either way.
There we go. The pirate is gone.
Okay. Alright.
Then, over for David, how are you defending your light cruiser?
I think defense of the light cruiser. How am I going to defend the Corsairs?
I can defend them for you with Grimbeorn. Or at least I can defend... They're both attacking for 5. One's attacking for 4, one's attacking for 5.
Yeah.
So I can
I can
Do you have
heal
a-
up Grandual 1 before he defends.
I mean, Grimbeorn defending for? Just his normal 3, right?
Just his space 3, yeah.
Okay, so how about we do, because you'll only be able to attack for, not going to be able to use Grimbjorn's ability. I guess the thing is I have this in my hand. So is it worth using it to, like, worth canceling one of those attacks? Hold off. You could cancel that attack too. I think without any. Here, I'll defend this way, like that.
Okay, so you take 1 damage.
Take 1 damage. Okay, I take 1 damage on the ship, which is.
Okay.
Okay, so that defense is done.
Grimbjorn defends your cunning pirate and takes 1 point of damage. Grimbjorn will then defend against your Corsair raid leader. 5 against 3, that's 2 damage. There we go.
Alright, I will trigger the Warden and heal up Grimbjorn and Thranduil.
Okay, is Grimbjorn attacking back? Oh, he can't kill anybody by attacking back, so...
No, he can't. Okay.
That's fair.
So now for attacks.
Alright. Theoden and the Riddermark's Finest can attack for 4, which means I only need 4 attack from somebody with ranged to finish off the skirmisher.
Okay, Bob. Right, do we want to kill the skirmisher
Okay.
or the light cruiser?
Legolas is attacking for 9, right? Well, 7 minus 2 defense.
Yeah.
Be able to help with some of the.
Yeah, I think
Some of the-
Legolas and the Nath Guide can kill off the light cruiser.
Right, okay, well if that's the case, Bard will help you take down this Corsair skirmisher.
Alright, when that happens... Oh, that's unfortunate. But when that happens, I'm going to discard Aemond and the Riddermark's Finest, readying up all my Rohan characters to take control of the Corsair Skirmisher.
Wait, I do this response first.
There it is.
So I'll take the damage off of that. I will then exhaust 3 characters to discard my condition.
Okay, there we go.
Nicely done.
And then do I have anything else that I really feel like doing? Not really, honestly.
Okay,
Unless you feel like we need another action out of Legolas to kill another one of these enemies.
Grant, when Legolas attacked earlier, did he trigger his response?
no he didn't. So, let's see.
Alright.
Is it worth, let's see, with Legolas, if Legolas had 2 attacks, he could kill off the cunning pirate and help kill off this light cruiser.
Yeah.
If he had an extra action.
Right.
I can. Let's see.
So, Legolas is attacking for 7 against 3 defense on the light cruiser. That'll be 4 damage. You only need 1 more to kill it. So Legolas and the Nath Guide could kill the light cruiser, and then Legolas and the Nath Guide could kill actually the raid leader.
I don't know how.
Oh, no. I think the cunning pirate's better.
Right, so Legolas and the Nath Guide kill the light cruiser.
Yes, I feel happy about that idea, getting rid of that light
Just
cruiser.
this guy is attacking for 2, so if we only needed 1, I can do it there.
Okay.
We need an extra 2. Can
I'm
you
gonna
read?
Horsebreaker. Ready up Legolas, let's kill another guy.
Okay, Legolas readies, and Legolas... Are we killing this raid leader, or are we going to kill this cunning pirate?
The raid leader is the one that's the bigger pain in the butt, right? He's
I'm
need 10 in order to kill it.
I'm going to actually revise my recommendation on the raid leader because the raid leader is the best target we have for secret vigil.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Okay, so we'll kill off this cunning pirate,
Okay.
and that's him gone.
Okay. Okay, with
Are you triggering Legolas?
I think I'll trigger Legolas on this last one.
Okay.
All right. We ought to expect to be moving on this turn then.
I'm gonna do a Island Amid Perils to bring a Nath Guide back and or my
Okay.
third by 2, I guess. That's what I got to do, and then I will also trigger. How are you looking over there, Samuel?
I've got all of the cards I need. I could honestly use my resources. I honestly am feeling like I wish we had swapped.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind next time around.
Okay.
Okay, so I
Here's
will.
some money for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll add some resources to Theoden.
Okay, so that's what I got. Okay.
We're taking to the sea.
Oh, it was sticking to the ceiling? Wow.
I just post
Oh, that's good. Goodness.
the TV.
Oh, wow. Did we all get 2 resources, everybody?
Yes.
It looks
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
Got twice as much. We got 2 rounds worth of.
No,
Okay. Well, that's my double draw then.
Okay, so I'm gonna undo that.
Then I just throw up the people. We go very toward
Sneak attack Hobbit at the Onidsen household.
the
Say what?
It's a sneak attack Hobbit at the Onidsen.
Oh,
When I fold the we go Pico, very toward
Oh.
the nowhere.
Alright,
I'm going
sorry.
to use
where
my
was I?
last Keenest Lances for card draw.
I have a question for you guys. As I'm doing this and I'm putting my cards back, should I shuffle my deck? Make the most amount of sense.
Yeah, probably.
You can, or you can put the cards to
That's-
the bottom of your deck. Whatever works.
I'm going to buy a good meal. And that'll be it.
Okay.
Turn, huh?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
First things first, I'm gonna play this. Bring Henemarth back into my hand. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna bring the Nath Guide back. I'm gonna do some fun stuff here. Okay.
You're not going to bring back Hanemarth so we can cure his sunburn?
Oh.
No?
Oh. We need attack or I'll bring this guy out, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna bring this guy out. There's that. Okay, and now I'm going to play.
Who's getting -2 defense?
There's only.
The warship.
Uh,
The only valid target's the warship or the raid leader.
I think kill the warship this time around. Be able to kill the warship this time around.
Sure.
It's boarding 3, so we've got enough attack to deal with it. It's just whether or not we've got enough defenses to deal with everything.
Right. Honestly, that's kind of where I'm feeling a little weak still.
Be fine. I have my small army of allies here just got good here. That's what we do.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna spend one
Oh,
resource
needed.
and play out a secret vigil on this raid leader. Then I'm going to play this Blade of Gondolin for free on a Bard the Bowman. So he's now up to 6 attack.
No.
Oh no, 5.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, 6 attack. Yeah.
I was going to say, Grant, we're not using Ancient Mathem's cards.
And I think that's me done.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 to get Ailment back in play, and 3 to get out of Rider of Rohan. And I will spend out both of Theodred's resources to play Glyphwine again.
Are you ever going to be able to trigger your your contract? It's got to be frustrating for you.
I've got a little bit more damage than I would like, but in all honesty, this deck's doing what it's meant to be doing, which is killing enemies.
Are we at sailing now?
Yes, let's sail. So what does Hennemark see?
Marth, does he see?
He sees nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, so how about that? That's 5 right there. Keep my
I have a whole.
The Seaward Tower.
Oh, 7.
We have.
I have a whole bunch to send to the quest and none of my guys are going to exhaust because they all just came into round this time. So feel free to quest for as much or to sail for as much as you want because I'll be
I
able
need
to probably.
Dream Chaser back, and that would be 5 right there.
I think 5 is enough to get one.
It's really, we know the first one's not 1, so we're looking at 4 more is what we're talking about with this. I could do a Warden as well.
I think his healing. I think Grant needs his healing more than anything. It's been.
Yeah, I think we need the healing.
Then let's do 4. Or total 5.
I think
4 more.
5 is 4 more. I think that's a reasonable amount to be
Okay.
doing okay. I say that, and this will be the. Okay, we did it.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Okay,
And
good.
that shouldn't be in there, and we need. So that's the 5 cards. That needs to go in there. Right, I'm gonna have to make sure I didn't just delete the enemies. That shouldn't be in there. So take a quick look. Yeah, that needs to come out there.
Okay.
All right, quest phase.
Staying, and we're up against 2, 5, 8 right now in the state.
I'm going to play Gilder's Council for free.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
That seems I.
Now the question is, do we want one of the cards we've just deleted to be the top card of the encounter deck? Because of the fact
What
that
were the cards we just deleted?
yeah, because of the fact that I have got a Shadow of the Past in me.
It would have to be the last one because you can't
Yeah.
interrupt that with
Yep.
response. So it's whatever the last one is.
The Cobas Haven. Which would actually reduce.
I actually like Cobas Haven a lot,
It
so
would reduce the boarding of the Corsair.
Let you guys make the
warship.
decision.
yeah, I like Cobas Haven a lot. So
Okay, I'll spend.
Alternatively, you could wait to use that card until you are about to sail and put something that has a sailing success on top when you see that down the road.
True.
Which is none of the cards that are out right now except for the active location.
It's something you'd have to keep an eye out for down the road.
but I mean, still, we clear the active location, put it back on top. It's an unthreatening location that has a sailing success. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so I'll save.
We're going to be able to get through it this round, I hope.
I'll save Shadow of the Past then. So, questing then.
Oh, the Nath. I brought in 2 Nath guides, so I'm gonna target both. Target him and
Okay.
Okay, I've got 9, and I just realized now that with the combination of my ships plus Silverwing, we can get 11 attack. That's 8 damage on a Raider flagship. That's only 3 turns of it dealing with the Raider flagship, so...
Between the Silverwing and the Dawn are, let's see.
Or maybe we wait another turn to get some more warships. It's just a thought I have that we can start whittling away at that flagship.
Yeah.
I have a great hunt in hand. I could take out the warship, but I don't have a resource on Robin right now. It's the problem. I forgot it was coming in my deck at some point, and I could have spent Pippin's resources instead earlier this round, and then I didn't know what I was getting. So if we wait around, I can take it out next round with Great Hunt.
Yeah, which is fine because it's only contributing 3 to the staging. So.
Right.
Is that a Raider ship?
It is. It is a your ship. Sending 11.
That one.
Okay, so
What's this one?
Alright, so I'm sending
What's this one?
9.
20 so far against 8.
Lord of the
so
What does this
it's
mean?
3
2,
targets.
that's 22.
Our victory display.
So
Are you sending anybody, Joe? I don't think so, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, so that's 22 against 8. Go ahead, Grant 3 cards, buddy.
Hold up.
Ooh. Alright.
card,
I was ready for
We
that guy.
just closed the door on that thing.
Yeah.
card number 2
They shouldn't make those ships with doors on them.
is Doom 2.
Doom 2? Is everybody okay with Doom 2?
I'm okay with Doomed 2.
Okay.
I mean, I don't like it for much longer, but I'm okay with it for now.
Pretty soon I'm going to just start throwing you... Plus you're going to have Secret Vigil.
Card number 3 is a Starlight.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So
Wow.
yes, 4,
Okay, so 22 over 11.
so
Alright, so we're going to advance. That's fine. Okay, we're going to add 2 more ship enemies.
Sure would be really good.
I really vote grabbing, if there's another one in there, another Corsair Skirmisher.
That's what I was saying. Skirmisher would be really good. I can take it. I have the allies to claim it.
Sure.
While you guys clear the location, I'm going to leave no trace on it.
Okay. And then maybe a scouting ship?
or do we want a siege ship?
Oh.
Siege ship is in the... There's one in the victory display, right? I don't know if that means anything, but...
No, we haven't added a siege ship to the victory display, but...
Oh, because the siege ship doesn't have any boarding, so that may be worth it.
That's what I was thinking.
Remember... Oh, no. Never mind. So, yeah, let's do the siege ship, then. That's probably a little better off.
Okay.
I think right now boarding is the thing. And the archery... How much archery do we have out there?
6. So it
6.
reduces to 2.
Okay, so travel. Where we're traveling to?
Starlet Sea, I think,
Well,
right?
let's go to 2B.
Oh yeah, let's make sure we do that.
And each of our guarded objectives or unguarded objectives becomes guarded.
Right. So put 1 on the Corsair warship. I would put the Seaward Tower on the Corsair warship because Joe is going to Great Hunt that, and that's going to free that up on this.
Okay. Well, that will mean that we don't have access to the Seaward Tower for the next sailing test.
what I was thinking is doing something
If
like
we're
that.
okay with that.
Well, I'm going to be the one doing the next sailing test with my army of elves. So
Yeah, but
Okay.
if we put it on here, we can kill both these enemies this turn, and then have them both free for next turn.
Sure.
What is
it's fine.
Corsair skirmish.
But are we traveling to the Starlit Sea?
Well, there's no reason
Why not?
Oh, it's my call. I'm going to travel to Starlit Sea.
Okay, so
Thought you weren't supposed to help us, Joe.
I'm first player. It's my call.
so engagements. Do you want Joe? Do you want a siege ship?
Oh, of course. Are you guys going to kill it for me?
Well, I suppose I could kill it for you.
I mean, legitimately, yes, because I get a card out of it, and I can defend it.
I need the skirmisher because I'm the one with the allies to
Okay,
do stuff with it.
okay,
Um,
you got the
Okay.
skirmisher, which is boarding 1.
Before we make that call, just a random question. And it's a weird question, I know. What if I were to take the Corsair Skirmisher just so we have all of the ship objectives concentrated into one place? So we
Maybe a better idea, so we can then end
knock
up on the. Seems like a more reasonable idea.
Okay.
Not that I don't want you to have a ship, because, you know, I have 2 ships and it's cool, but...
Oh yeah. I get it. That's
So-
cool.
Joe, are you wanting a siege ship then?
If you'll kill it for me, I'll take it.
I'll kill it for you, no problem.
you're supposed to
Okay,
defeat
so
it?
Alright, let's see what my boarding is. Oh, wow, wonderful. I only have 1 resource. Alright.
okay, so shadow cards are dealt like
Okay, so-
so.
Perfect.
And
Alright, I might need help defending this raid leader. Just saying.
Raid leader.
All right, I will defend. Actually, if you guys defend for me, I can use this Dream Chaser to help attack.
So, I'm planning on defending my skirmisher with my own ship.
Dad,
Okay.
what does
So,
do
our best
do
defender
mean?
would defend that siege ship and take no damage.
Also have this.
What if?
Okay, we should definitely do that on one of the raid leaders. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be a raid leader, but...
Which one?
Think
I don't know that we need that right now,
This type. Sure.
well, unless except for one of the raid leaders. But could you defend my ship, since I'm first player, with your ship?
Where's
I
that?
can defend your ship with my ship.
Thank you.
What's that?
Just want my ship defended.
Alright. Now over to...
Let's see, 5 and 5.
okay, Grimbion's going to defend.
Now,
This is my deck.
who are you defending?
I'm going to defend your raid leader. No shadow, so that's
Shadow.
2 damage.
Damage on Grimpion. Was
All right,
really
I'm gonna do both wardens right now.
Okay, who are you targeting?
Wait,
What do you want?
Oh, also, there was archery 6, guys.
There was archery 6, yeah.
So, I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4 of it. I can take 4.
Okay, and I'll take 5, 6.
Okay.
Grant can't sit there and take all the archery. He doesn't have the.
Don't have
Yeah.
the hit points at the minute.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
that's the. You're gonna attack. Attack. It doesn't matter. You can't attack. Attack.
Okay, I guess it's my turn. Alright, I'm gonna defend my Corsair Skirmisher. Oh, wonderful. I love that there's, like, no shadow effects in this game.
No. Shadow effects. Shadow effect.
Take all 4 healing.
Yeah, I've taken all 4 healing, thank you.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and this raid leader...
I've got a feint in hand that I want to save for this Corsair warship. But
I thought we were about to great hunt that warship.
well, if we're great hunting it,
The warship's gonna go.
there we go. That's that raid lead I
Okay.
dealt with. Okay,
Okay.
now for attacks. Let's
I can
see.
swing for 4 at this ship.
And Legolas
All
will.
right, we need a total of 13
For what?
to kill the siege ship. So I think Legolas and Dream Chaser should be enough.
Yep.
Chip, we need a total of 12 to kill the sea.
Legolas for
Legolas.
7 minus 2 off the siege ship. And then Broom
And my
Chaser.
ship is 4.
So that kills the siege ship.
7 and 4 is 11. That doesn't kill the siege ship, right?
No, it does.
Minus 2
With the
defense.
-2 defense, it does.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Do we clear out the
All
Starlit
right.
Sea?
Way to go, hobbits! Good job!
Yes, I think we do. I think we start pushing through this as much as we can.
Okay.
That
Then,
guy, Joe.
What about
okay.
him?
He's the main reason why you were able to do stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, my turn, right? I have to figure out a way to kill this guy.
Yeah.
Well, he's
We
got,
say that.
yeah, he's got -2 from that.
How we did that? That's 4, 7, 9. I also feel. Wait. So, let's see. 3, 5, 7,
Yeah.
8. I think kills him, and then I'm leaving my ranged
No, that
guys.
little one, David.
So that kills this guy.
He's got.
Like-
he needs 10 to kill it.
2. I have -2 defense. That's 2, 4, 6.
So you need 10 to kill it?
-2 from
Did we
the
get 10?
minus the marksman of Lorien's 2, so it dies.
Okay, so we just needed 8.
So
8.
now
It's
reduce
2, 4, 6. I need to do it this way.
Okay.
I still have the marksmen of Lorien ranged to help out.
Everybody
Okay.
reduce your threat by
Everybody
3,
lowers
thanks to Secret Vigil.
3.
And then
No complaint. I'll swing for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is enough to kill my Corsair Skirmisher.
okay. Are
But
you,
why am I... Oh, that's why. It still thinks it's an encounter card.
yep.
I guess you're going to discard Aemond.
Yes, I am. I'm going to discard Helmand and the Riddermark's Finest to take control of that Skirmisher. With Glyphwine, I'm going to pull Aemond back to my hand.
It's not horrible.
That will ready up all of my Rohan allies. No, all of my Rohan characters, which is enough to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is enough to kill my other enemy. Although, Grant, if you would like to help, you are more than welcome.
I want to help too. Don't forget Pippin. Pippin's over there. He's helping.
He's cheering you guys on.
Yeah. He's navigating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now
Before-
we can get 15 attack in a single turn, and we will only have to deal with that Raider flagship for 2 turns.
Before the end of the turn, Amuel card and
Oh, I appreciate that. Ooh, and it's gambling.
perfect.
I wish I'd had him 2 turns ago.
I'm first player.
I gotta play Peace and Thought. That's why we did refresh first.
Okay.
Oh.
almost through my deck.
It's about time.
Yeah.
All right. Which hobbits did you exhaust for Peace and Thought?
They're all the same, but I would have done these two.
Okay.
All the same. They're not doing anything.
Yeah.
They're raising engagement costs.
Okay.
David,
I will. No, I'm not. It's not my turn.
I'm sitting tight, I think. I have 2 great hunts
Yeah.
for Purple Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And the resources to use them.
And 2 Scroll of the Seal Doors.
Okay, well, I'm going to spend 3 resources and play out a Vigilant Guard onto Grimbeorn.
Oh, good. Now we have at least a little bit of damage mitigation for our ships.
Yep, that's what I was thinking, and that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Now I'm going to go. I'm going to start getting some things into play. Let's play out Cure and a Westfold Horsebreaker. I'm running out of space for allies here.
Just come over into my
Started
territory.
Encroaching on. Right. Notice I put this guy here so that at least it looks like Grant.
Jumped over and is going to try to help out with sailing over there.
Do have a host of the Glathrum to play at some point, but wait.
Is it my turn now?
All right.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm really, really wishing that somebody had packed Farsighted. Because right now would be a really, really good opportunity to almost quest through, and then use Legolas's 2 progress to clear that during the next quest stage, and then we'd immediately make engagement checks against the Raider flagship, and then we could start doing things. But ooh, here's a rules question. On 3A, when it says when the players make engagement checks against each enemy in the staging area, do we do it in order of threat, like you do during the engagement phase?
Where's 3A here? There.
After 2A.
It's up in the staging
Actually,
area.
right after 2.
I think you start with players make engagement checks. So you start with
First player, right?
first player. Yeah, that's a normal engagement check.
Okay.
When do these guys come out?
You have to find the right objective to get them.
Yeah. Which is another reason why I put Shadow of the Past in, so we could get these objectives out if we discarded them.
Samuel's got to wait for Samuel to get those guys.
What was that?
If we get the objective and you get these guys, it'd be
Oh,
really
God.
nice.
It
I
costs,
wonder how many could we, let's see.
it costs
4.
5 resources to get the Dolamroth warships into play. Each. So that's a total sink of
That
10.
would get a 19 attack, which is not quite enough to kill the Raider flagship in a single turn.
Whose spy phase is it right now? Is it mine?
Yeah, it's yours.
Where-
I think it's your planning.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were there.
I think. No, that's fine. We were just talking.
Out of the wild for free.
The wild for free.
Ramming speed is just doomed to battle hardened. We're killing off enemies fast enough that it doesn't really make that big a deal.
What if I take the beacon out?
You hate us.
Well, not yet.
Can't because the out of the wild target objective.
Yeah.
We could change that. I mean, it should
Yeah.
be part of the.
So it really should be either battle hardened or scouting ship here.
Yeah.
What do you guys want?
First player, you choose.
You're the first player, Dave.
Oh, hey. I'm the first player. I choose. Battle hardened. See ya.
That harden's gone.
Like we've been handling enemies pretty well, so
Okay.
these guys go bye-bye. And we have 8 in the staging area. Sailing, right?
Yep. Who's sailing?
Okay. The first one off the deck.
I've got 9 again.
Oh, okay. So here's.
Oh, wait, no, we're doing
crap.
sailing first. Whoops.
Yeah, we're gonna sail now. Do we reveal each card one at a time, and do they go? Then they go into the
I don't
card
have
pile.
enough. I don't have enough resources to play Shadow of the Past this round. I played Vigilant Guard. So.
Oh well.
Okay. Well, we're on course, right? We're not off course. We've been on course the whole game. So okay. So I'm just gonna because we get 2, right?
Yep.
Yep, you get 2.
So we will just stay the course.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What's that?
Now questing, right?
Yep.
Yes, and now I have 9.
What's this?
This is the Dream Chaser.
You're doing 7.
So.
Doing 5 with the ability to boost to buff with Galadriel. 7, 9, 16, and 5 is 21. 21 up against 8.
Card number 1
Shit.
is a
I
scouting
just have
ship.
3.
1.
Card
I
number,
love the scouting ship. That's probably the best ship in the deck.
card number
And what
2
is-
is Belfless.
Number 2, Baphalis Elite.
Why do you
Card number 3 is Boarding
Hey,
Card.
Dave.
Yeah, why? That's the one.
Yes, that's the one. That's what we were saving that card for.
No rocket surgeon.
Final card is
How much?
Hey, the Coast of Amphalos.
Oh, did we not play? Did we not play one of the cards that reduces the number of cards we stage?
We did not play one of those this round.
Oh, we didn't. Yeah, we had all
Okay.
4. So that adds another 3,
Let's play
4
now?
6.
out of
We're at
course.
13.
Another
What's
6.
that?
8 and 6 is 14
One right there.
in the staging area.
So 21 against 14, we make 7 progress.
Let's go to the Gobo.
7 progress. That's what I get. Okay. Now is there anything preventing us from engaging this thing this round?
Nothing. Other than the fact that I would have to do that, and then I get 2 Corsairs. I'm okay with getting 2 Corsairs, but
How do you get 2?
Because
One
one from the boarding, one from
it's forced ability.
Am I seeing?
Although,
Okay. It's going to continually pump out those guys. Okay. And that's the only enemy that we're going to have with us this time around.
Well, I don't necessarily need to play a great hunt on a scouting ship. You guys can handle that, I think, pretty successfully.
Yeah, I think so.
That's so we have to travel.
I suppose we don't have to travel, but yeah, it would be wise to.
Okay, how about we
Okay. If we go to the Belfless Islet, we can put that scouting ship out of play. Just deal with the Great Hunt the warship, engage the Raider flagship, and that's all we have to deal with this turn.
seems reasonable.
okay, we'll do that. So we'll travel to the islet. We get rid of.
Well, there.
And who's taking
Side
the
street.
flagship?
That
Who wants?
ship
I'll take the
is
Raider flagship.
ship, is it?
And then that
It's a
is
ship.
2 boarding.
Oh, wait, here.
One enemy for me. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's just fine.
And then at the
Said
end of
that's something that we can all.
at the end of engagements, you get another
It's engagements, right?
Yeah,
Vicious Marauder.
that's also fine. Ooh, I lost gambling. So 3 resources on it. Every time it attacks, I take 3 damage on characters I control.
Yep.
All the airports are controlling.
Okay. That's
Combat. Joe, combat.
Yes.
Ah, you're the man.
Right, now with it being discarded, does
we
that
love
get
Pippin.
put to the victory display or does it just get discarded?
That gets discarded.
because, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be defeated or destroyed to go to the victory.
Yeah.
What did he say that?
Okay, so
Right.
do you need me to defend the Raider flagship?
I would really appreciate it if you would defend that Raider flagship.
We'll defend the Raider flagship.
No damage.
Wonderful.
Shadow, no damage.
Alright, is Grimbjorn ready to do some munching?
Yep.
Alright.
Need some damage mitigation here.
So,
Hold on. Was there any archery, or are we?
No, well, there was
Canceled
still,
it.
but it was
We
reduced by the
canceled.
tower.
Got it.
At
Okay.
the Tower of Heron.
right, okay, so Grimbjorn's first defense against the Southron Sailor, and he is gone.
Okay. Alright, it doesn't really matter because Legolas and Bard can kill off the Marauder. So,
And then defends against the Marauder. It is not a ship enemy.
alright. Okay, Theoden will swing for 5.
Need some help? I can help.
Legolas and
Okay.
Bard swing.
And I'll return Thunderling to my hand. And then I will swing for
13 minus 4 against the Vicious Marauder.
yes. So we killed that. And now I will swing for 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 against the Raider flagship.
Plus my Silver Wing, which makes it
Plus your 4 is 15.
15, so that's
12 damage.
12 damage on the Raider flagship. It's not horrible.
All right, Samuel. 1 warden is for you, and Grant, 1 warden is for you.
Oh, thank you, and I will.
Okay,
And
I nominate using one of my wardens to heal Grant off of Grimbjorn.
Okay.
Who are you talking to?
Just do the double heal on Grimbjorn, and I'll take the 2 extra. Unless you want damage off of someone else, Grant.
No, take it. I'll just add that damage. There we go.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot I was supposed to put 3 damage on somebody somewhere. So there's 3 damage spread out because of that Marauder.
okay, before the end of the turn, I'm going to draw a card. I would love to get a right now. Or Test of Will, that would be. And lower my throat by one. Okay.
And since Legolas killed an enemy, do we want to put 2 progress on this islet?
Absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
How many times? I just got an extra card again. 2 extra cards.
Okay.
An extra cardigan. That's going to keep you warm.
And
I got
Wow, I got a lot of extra resources.
2 extra rounds worth of resources, guys.
And cards, yeah.
How did that happen?
Because of the lag. I hit Control N a couple of times. The lag is causing it to hit it once and then go from there.
Alright, I'm going to make our favorite play of this game when it's my turn.
You're first, buddy.
Yeah,
No, Grant is.
I'm not doing anything for my planet.
Sorry.
I've got no reason to do
Oh,
it.
also, can we fix that Vicious Marauder and make sure it gets to the right discard pile?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not my hand. There we are. I'm going to drop out 1 for Westro Traveler and swap locations. I want Coast of Anfalas to be our active. Oh, wait. Never mind. That doesn't work that way. That doesn't work that way.
Yeah, the designers are ready for you.
Okay. Do we still want to do that and avoid the travel effect? Because the scouting ship is really not that big a deal.
I mean, sure. We can always travel back to Belfast Islet.
Right.
So
I don't think that necessarily that's a horrible travel effect at this moment either, but no, I think
That's fair. Okay, I can just play the Westro Traveler and not do anything with it. That's fine by me, too.
unless you have something else you'd rather play, like a Snowmane or something.
Yeah, I'll drop out Snowmane.
Playing it.
Please, Glenn. Just sit down.
I'm sitting.
Sorry, my...
No, I know. I'm just being.
Are you done?
I'm done. Yeah, sorry. My apologies. Wrangling children for a moment.
Right. Warden.
Ooh, wonderful.
And we're going to bring a Scroll of Isildur into play.
Dad, will you move the chair?
And that'll be it.
I'll sleep my bedroom.
You can do it.
I'm gonna.
Can
Where
All
I'm
right.
gonna put this. I'm last player here. Somehow I'm gonna put this thing into play, and I'll target Samuel.
Oh, wonderful. I will take that threat reduction.
Yes, you will, and you will like it.
Yes, I will.
Is this the time? I think the next stage. I have the Host of the Glathrum in my hand, so I think that that's going to be for the next planning phase.
what planet?
Right, and just so people
Make
are
the most
aware,
sense
there are
when we
four
get to
cards.
3.
There are 4 cards remaining in the encounter deck.
Okay, so... Okay, are we ready to sail?
Yep.
Peek at the top card and see what sailing looks like for us. Okay, so doesn't
Okay,
help.
we're going to want to do lots of it.
I'll send the Dream Chaser in.
Okay, that gets us 4.
Or is
I
enough?
can use Unexpected Courage and send Grimbiorn, so that would be like an extra 3 cards.
I think 4 is.
Or maybe Silverwing? My ships are enough to kill this flagship this turn.
Okay, so that's 5 cards in total. So card number 1 we've seen, card number 2,
There it is.
4, 5.
I hope you have a your solution to sailing then.
You talking to me?
Ah.
We just go on dry land when we play.
Okay. Storm on.
We're making you swim everywhere. We're taking the boats away.
That's good. Love it.
Okay, I'm going to send 13.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 8. Send 8 with the potential to go up to drill. All
Alright, so that's 21 plus 6. 27? against 5.
Okay. Card.
Okay.
Hold on. I am going to use my, where is it called? Builder's Council.
That's good. Free.
Because why not?
Yeah, and that goes to the bottom of my deck. So I don't know, is there a keyword to do that?
You'll just have
If
to...
you hover over your deck, the arrow will put it back at the bottom of it.
Because I don't want to know what's in the rest of the deck.
Right, if you...
No, but if you hover over your deck
If you
with a card, there's an arrow that shows up at the bottom.
Yeah.
Hold it over that arrow, and that shoves it at the bottom of
It'll turn like a solid black or a transparent black, and it'll drop it at the bottom. There you go.
And you can see it just says it's to the bottom of your purple wizard's deck.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, so 3 cards. Are we ready? Card number
As will ever be.
Card number 1.
And I'm just along for the ride.
Taking on water.
You can give it to my ship of 3 ready characters. I can put that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we have the 3 ready characters for it, then might as well.
Okay, there you go.
To me, yes.
Card number 2.
Actually, I think this is a cancel time for that one, just because I don't want to deal with the boarding again on that flagship.
Got you.
If you're okay with that.
Okay. I'm always okay.
And card
All
number
I think
right.
I can do it.
3.
3, the last one. Hey, it's a ship.
Oh.
It's a great hunt. Forget.
So
Yeah,
up
we're
against-
fine.
We're up against 8.
Ben's got that.
So we did 27 against 8, so 19.
So that's... 1, 2,
We switched the active location. No, we decided not
No,
to.
we did not.
Which location is Victory?
Oh, that location is Victory.
Yeah. And we move on to...
Not the fog
3A.
bank. Want to do the coast of Anphalos.
Players
Yeah,
may
but we don't want to
make
exhaust anybody
checks
for that.
against each enemy.
Wait. There's an action window in here somewhere, so I can do 1, 2, 3 to get rid of the taking on water.
Okay. So we've got
I will
break.
exhaust a ship for the coast of Anphalos.
Okay, that would be the travel, but we're not yet at travel, so we're breakthrough.
Alright, are you exhausting yourself? Honest? Okay, so we advance the quest.
Yep.
Now we make...
Hold on. I just realized something. Because oh wait, no, I can't. I was thinking I could do door closed on the warship, but because we didn't destroy it, it's not in the victory description.
Right.
So, got it. Okay.
Alright, oh, boy.
Boy,
Oh, boy.
he says. Boy.
Alright. Players make engagement checks against each enemy in the staging area.
Okay.
And that scouting ship comes down to me.
That's okay.
Party at Onidsen's staging area.
With boarding.
And it's boarding 1.
Nothing else is below our engagement cost, so... Of course I do. Oh, we quested successfully, so planning ready. And I will choose to discard Snowman.
That horse can't swim.
Sacrifice the horse, throw it overboard.
Okay, and because we've just...
May change where we want to. Could also.
I see
Alright, and then what does 3B look like?
Have to flip the card.
My
Oh, okay then. Alright, everybody ready to win this round?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not even travel.
That's what I was saying.
All right.
Let's do this.
Okay, so
Okay.
engagements or end of engagement phase. You get another Corsair.
Of course I do. I hate you too, Mr. Raider.
And then
Internation
combat phase begins.
gets 2 resources.
All right, great hunt.
Goodbye to the warship.
Go, Pippin, go.
Oh, Pippin, go.
And then we're going to have a drinking song over here.
Appropriate, given the imminence of our victory.
Yeah. Oh, that was... We could... Let's have another one. Another drinking song. That one wasn't drinky enough. Okay, here we go.
Drinky enough.
Drinky enough.
To give us
All
more
right.
points, you could sacrifice. Falco.
Throw him into the sea.
Then and then Houses of Healing him. No.
I'm not funny now.
Okay. Let's do this, Brutus.
Turn on the beer.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it to one of these. So I'm gonna take the scouting ship undefended.
Can't Grant help you out here?
Nope, nobody has a ship that can defend.
Ken? I have Sentinel.
Well, okay, yeah, but I have 2 ships. So one of these is getting defended.
Right, so
So the scouting ship does 5 damage to the Dawnstar. And Naralenya defends the Raider flagship.
okay, and I will soak up one of those damage from the scouting ship, so it's only 4 damage
Oh,
on
that's beautiful.
Dawnstar.
I appreciate that.
And
I'm going to do all of my wardens right now.
Okay.
This guy got 2 resources, just so you know.
Yeah. Dave,
no,
you get a healing
it
on
doesn't
Thranduil.
why does it have 2 resources? It hasn't attacked yet.
It has an attack.
No.
You said Thranduil?
Yeah, Thranduil and Galadriel.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep
Let's do Celeborn and Grimbeorn.
Born and Grimbeorn.
And Legolas and Theodred, I guess.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. And
All right. Now let's defend some pirate.
Grimbeorn defends your cunning pirate and just eats him.
Can he eat him?
No,
That's
it's gross.
Well, that's
Spending for 3.
well. If that's the case, he's going to die. The raider's going to die. No damage.
All right. So I lose Theodred's resource, but goodbye to the Raider.
And then Grimbeorn defends the pirate.
Okay.
No damage. And then for attack,
All right.
Legolas
Theoden will
and
turn in with
Bard will
Legolas.
drop that.
Okay. And then Theoden will jump in, hopefully with Legolas's help, to kill the scouting ship.
Yep.
If we're okay with that.
Yep.
I need an action window to lower your threat by 1 and have you draw a card, Samuel.
Sure, I will take lowered threat and cards drawn. And now for the moment of truth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 8 more damage.
Boom!
More than anyone, staying on course.
Victory display.
Staying on course was so nice in this one.
Oh,
Yep.
That was really
great.
the big thing.
And that,
Will you make
Alright, did we seriously do that in 6 rounds?
yes, we did.
You guys cruised through that.
Wow.
Well, I
okay.
think that your deck, Joe, was the one that like helped grease the wheel,
This deck
moving
is
stuff
really-
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, then Ants was great, and we're attacking, and then Samuel and I, we were dealing with questing and just other bonus stuff, like the odd attack and things like that. So, it seemed okay.
I do think that switching around Dawnstar and Narlenia would have been a good idea, though.
But yeah.
Yeah, and I'm definitely
Definitely.
thinking that I'm going to pull out Sterner Than Steel and Secret Vigil out of this deck. There's not very many shadow effects in here that's causing issues, so I don't think Sterner Than Steel's necessary, and the ship enemies can't be targeted by Secret Vigil. So
Yeah.
I think I'll drop
Sounds
it.
good. My deck was Resource Craft the entire game, and that's odd for having both Theoden and Theodred in a deck, so...
Part of that is because you kept getting these ships, these Corsair skirmishers. You had to spend your allies to get them.
That's fair.
And I don't think we suffered because Grant had just 3 for sailing tests. Like, I think that was.
That's partly because you guys kept on course the whole time.
Right, well, that was the thing. Like, if staying on course was key there. As soon as you go off course in these, you get screwed.
Yeah.
But it was a fun game, guys.
I never saw any of my real card draw.
I still had 38 cards left in my deck. I was top decking for most of it.
Well, that's the problem with tactics. Like, you just don't have. Then, at some point, Samuel was up to like 40 threat, and I had to.
Yeah, I know.
I can throw you some card draw too, depending on who needs it.
But
Okay,
I do
so
have.
here's the... You're never in any real threat trouble, right?
I mean, the only thing is that if you stayed up at 40, you were going to have to start engaging some of the ships. That
Right.
was. Then, but I mean, you ended up with both skirmishers, so that helped.
Yeah. So... What about we suggest to Addercop that he swap out Daron's runes for Deep Knowledge?
Bother me. Give me card draw for 2 threat. I'd be happy with that.
I'd love that.
He'd probably need to swap in some more threat reduction for himself then. If he did that.
Oh, that's true, because staying low is helpful.
Yeah.
What's your threat reduction? What's that? What's the threat reduction? How were you able to stay at 18?
I had one of the Shire folk.
Oh, right. The shark.
The Secret Vigil gave me threat reduction. That helped out. And I could have used Keena's Lances, but I first one I used for card draw. Second one I used to give Samuel resources, and the third one I used for card draw. So I
Right.
could use them for threat reduction, which is they're in there to help out with that. But you want to keep drawing cards with this deck because there's so many good things you can do with them all, and you have a lot of money.
I think, Samuel, if you put Keena's Lances in your deck, have Keena's Lances in your deck?
I don't at the moment, no.
I think if I add Keena's Lances and you add Keena's Lances, I'll take out the Gun Sight, which cancels shadow effects. Like, I think that helps with. It helps with so many things. So, I think that's the old trope for 4-player.
Right.
Keena's Lances, you won't
I
be.
suppose I could drop my Stand and Fight Grailwine combo. It's fun and more useful than it sounds, but yeah, okay. I'm not used to running this deck with Guthwine in it, so I don't know that I need the Stand and Fight as much. Guthwine and Gambling are enough recursion, I think. Yeah, I could do that. Drop Stand and Fight for Keena's Lances, drop Glailwine for 2 other appropriate Rohan allies. Oh darn! Go up to 3 copies of Riddermark's Finest and Horsebreaker. I was happy for a few good plays out of Ailmond, though. That was fun.
You know, I did get kind of lucky. We never had to use her ability. That was a good sign. Meaning, I'm sorry, we didn't have her ability. Didn't have to use that ability.
Yeah.
So that left her to be able to mitigate threat and do some card draw. And I was able to get Stewart out early. It's not. So it seems like we're pretty good. Just nervous at what Joe's going to throw at us for the quest cards.
Now that
That's
he's
the
seen
thing.
what...
Like, you know, if we're doing.
All right.
If we're doing
to ask if you have changed any of the existing changed or removed any of the existing encounter cards.
No, I did not.
Okay. So, obviously, it does not rule out adding encounter cards, but if we're staying true to Epic Multiplayer form, what we've added are quest stages and various objectives and boss enemies to go along with the stages, rather than actually adjusting the deck.
As of right now, we have a total of 7 cards we've created, but I think we've packed a fair amount in those 7 cards.
Okay. Does this include rules cards?
Yes, one of them's a rules card.
Okay. So 1 rules cards, 6 encounter cards, probably including quest stages?
Including.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, well...
So the general thing with these Epic Multiplayer stuff is that the deck is the same for everybody. And we originally had some ideas of changing some things around in the decks and stuff like that, but the more things you change with that, the more it becomes something that you can't